How many plane rides have you been on last year?
Okay, so we started the year off in Vancouver. What is the key to a successful move?
The key to a successful move,
Trips to Cape Town.
the key to a successful move is to not own a lot.
India, back to South Africa, layovers in London.
If you've got a lot of stuff and you're trying to get it home on a plane and you don't have a lot of luggage space, the key is to wear as much as possible on the plane. And they don't weigh you yet.
I mean, it's got to be over 75, I think. What was the biggest difference between Canada and USA?
Tell me the number that you had in South Africa, your cell phone number.
The cell phone number I had in South Africa.
Oh, say, can you see? 3 numbers.
No idea.
How about your cell phone number in Canada, the new one that you got?
I have no idea.
In America, when I see a cop car, I almost die because I'm so nervous because they're like Batmobiles and they're gonna come get you.
But I know one number, my home number, 604-944-1449. When in doubt, give that a call. Ask for Dorothy. Currently, what Rosalind and I are doing in South Africa is just providing leadership and support for the ongoing projects that are going on there. What I'm really concentrating on is trying to support Elasto and Chris and what they have going on with the soccer ministry out there. We're providing support for the camps that they have going on. We're really excited about these camps because we found, especially in the youth, that this is the best way of reaching the future and the future professionals in South Africa. And so what we're doing here is just trying to provide the financial support for them and trying to raise money and awareness so that they can pull these camps off and they can be free for kids to attend and that we can get as many kids as possible out to them. Signing professional contract was a dream come true. I'll never forget when Coach Rod called me and offered me a contract. I thought he was joking. Playing games, seeing people in the stands, players, I mean, it was just a dream come true. You can't ask for anything more. But I mean, it's also been a great ministry opportunity for me, and meeting guys from all walks of life, from all areas of North America, from Africa, from Europe, coming into one dressing room and trying to come together on the field has been interesting. As I said before, it's been really more about building relationships, and it really excites me because I've signed a 2-year contract, and if all goes well, I'll be back next year, and most of these guys will be back next year. And I'm really excited about helping them in their journey and challenging them to take their walk with Christ one step further.
The transition from South Africa to Canada to Cleveland to back to Cleveland has been pretty intense for me. Moving that many times, and then within that, once I got to Cleveland, I moved 3 times on top of that. So not only was I moving all the way across the oceans, I was moving within the country. But God taught me through all of this, honestly, that you know, anywhere you are, no matter if you're unsettled or if you're always moving or whatever it is. You know, you really need to be happy in Him and have peace in Him only. You know, it's not in things, it's not where you're moving, it's not if you have the perfect situation set up. No matter what, you need to find your peace in God. One of my most impactful experiences of this past year was when I went to Paraguay with Athletes in Action on a tour project. We helped out with camps and we helped train a bunch of individuals that came from all around America and Canada, and we trained them to do ministry. Spent a lot of time reading through scripture and really building each other up, and I think being around people that are enthusiastic about ministry was amazing. It was very life-changing for me that, you know, I left Cleveland a little bit upset, but I came home really excited about what we were doing in Cleveland and what we're going to do for the rest of the year.
By far my biggest ministry highlight is the India project. I was challenged to go there for a week in January. Had no idea what this week was going to look like. I really didn't even know where I was going. I just got on a plane and ended up in India, in Bangalore. I saw so many amazing things happen, just seeing healings and miracles. It was one thing after the other, and I didn't know what that would lead to. It gave me a vision for what we needed to do in South Africa, and in the end that was to bring the guys that I had discipled in South Africa to India. It took a lot of work getting them there. There was a lot of money that needed to be raised, a lot of obstacles we had to overcome, from visa to flights. But in the end, Elasto, Charles, and Coach Cujo had the most amazing time over a 3-week period with Ben Thomas in India. And Ben told me what great leaders they were, and that just is not something that I can only take credit for. It's really what you guys, our supporters, can take credit for, because without you guys, they wouldn't have been able to make it to India. Without you guys, we wouldn't have been able to be in South Africa discipling those guys. So it's really cool when you can take a step back and see how things unfold, how God works through people when we allow Him to work through us.
What I'm most excited about for this next year is that I'm going to be on campus at Trinity Western, working with the athletes on their spiritual development, their leadership, and I get to go on all the girls' sports teams, the basketball, soccer, volleyball. I'm really excited about helping girls in their walk with God, and through that I hope that, you know, they can build some quality characteristics that can shape who they're going to be in the future and who they're going to affect in the workplace or on other teams that they may go to. So I think it's a great opportunity, and I am very excited about it.